Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Mike Colleen at MikeColleen.com. Okay, I decided to stick with this soothing music because I've been getting not many, but only 1, 2, maybe 3, I think, over the last 3 weeks. Pretty rude comments. And I'm going to show you guys something that's going to make you go, oh, so sorry. So there has been an issue with YouTube, not Mike Colleen's channel, not this person's channel over there. There have been a lot of creators over the last 10 plus years complaining, saying, what's going on here? People are complaining of our comments disappearing. Another one was subscribe. So you wake up one day and you've got, I don't know, like 10,000 subscribers, and then 30 minutes later it goes down to 7,000. Okay, another one is they're saying, hey, I had like 120 likes, and then 10 minutes later when I turned around, it went down to like 63. Like, that doesn't make sense. Now, I don't know if you guys were aware of this. I was, probably because I'm a creator, but I don't think that's why. It was really big news on YouTube for a long time and on social media. It got so big that Joe Rogan did 2 podcasts on it. About 3+ years ago, I had 3 different podcasters / YouTubers contact me, say, hey, are you having this problem? We want you to join us in this big YouTube video that we're all going to put together. So what happened was, one of the guys had like 7 million subscribers. I think the second one had 10 million. Another one had like 1.5 million, and they're all trying to talk me into doing this video with them. Well, a lot of these people were actually extremely famous, and a lot of them did this like 30-minute or longer video, maybe it was an hour, about how YouTube's been screwing them over. So I had someone send me a comment today that was completely uncalled for, and I'm going to show it to you guys, and I'm going to end this once and for all. So Joe Rogan and other podcasters were talking about how YouTube just didn't want to pay out. They didn't want to pay these people. Now, I don't have as many views as them, but my channel was what they called throttled. I think they call it gray listed, where you can find it, like if I send you a link or post it on my social media like Twitter, like it'll show up like if someone clicks on it, but it never shows up in people's feeds naturally. Well, there was something that happened way back then, okay? So when I first started, my channel took off like a rocket. I mean, I was getting clients left and right. And I'm talking, I think 13 years ago or more. It was a long time ago. I don't remember exactly how many years. I want to say 2009, I believe. It might have been 2007, whenever I started my channel. So the first, I think, 2+ years, it launched like a rocket. And I was back in business. Things were kicking ass. Well, I go to meet a client halfway. So I'm north of San Francisco. He's south in San Jose. It's like, hey, man, can we meet halfway at a coffee shop or something? I was like, yeah, sure, man. So we met at a coffee shop that happens to be in, I think I want to say the city San Bruno. It's the city that YouTube is in, okay? Now, I didn't know it at the time. I'd been to this coffee shop. It was a huge coffee shop in this cute little neighborhood off a highway. I think that's 280 right there. And I'd been there quite a few times, and it was the biggest coffee shop, a massive coffee shop, Starbucks, that I'd ever seen in my life. And I'm like, why would this massive coffee shop be hidden in this little tiny neighborhood? It was a cute little neighborhood. It didn't make any sense. It was far away from the shopping centers and all that shit. I'm like, and here's the thing, if you drive by on the highway, you're not going to know it's there because there's no signs, there's nothing. All right, so he was an hour late and called him and said, hey, man, it's going to be another hour because of traffic. I was like, all right, man. So I was like, I'd been sitting there waiting for a while. So I was like, all right, I'll just go for a walk. So normally I come off the freeway and I take another quick left into the parking lot. Well, if I were to go farther down about a block and then take another left, and then you could take a left coming into the parking lot from the bottom, because it's kind of like on a slant that goes down. And I never walked out there and I never came in there. So what I did, I walked all the way down the parking lot, all the way to the bottom, and then I took a left onto the sidewalk, and there was a bus stop right there. And I thought, Oh, it's kind of cool. It's interesting. So I start walking, and I don't take more than maybe 10 or 15 steps, and all of a sudden, there's these two massive buildings in this cute little neighborhood. One was on the left, and across from it was another massive building. And I was like, holy shit, this is freaking Google and YouTube. These were brand new buildings, and I was really impressed. So I was taking a video as I was walking down the sidewalks, and I noticed people were crossing, and at first I thought, wait, is this a college campus? Because everybody had backpacks on and glasses, and they were dressed like they were going to school. And I was like, oh no, these are YouTube workers. So essentially they go straight from college into their jobs. So it's almost like another college campus. And that's essentially, it was like a mini college campus. So I was really amazed. I was taking videos as I was walking by, and I crossed the street to see the other side. And I uploaded the video way back then. I'm going to guess, I can look it up if you guys want, but it was way back around 2009 or something like that. I don't remember, maybe something like that. And it's still on my YouTube channel. I can Google it or do a search and find it. So what happened was some guy walked out of the side entrance and said, hey man, I don't remember if he said, what are you doing? I think he did. I said, oh, I'm sorry. Am I not allowed to be here? I thought this was a public sidewalk. He goes, no. He goes, you're allowed to be here. I'm just kind of like wondering what you're doing. It's like, oh, I'm just taking a video. I think I didn't know these buildings were here. I've been going to that coffee shop off and on for about 2 years. He goes, oh yeah, we just built them, blah, blah, blah. And so I go, I'm so sorry. Am I not allowed to make a video? I was just trying to like do a fun video about putting YouTube on YouTube, and that actually I think is the title of the video that I uploaded. He goes, no, he goes, that's fine, man. I was like, oh, okay, because I thought because he kind of came out abruptly. He goes, no, that's fine, man. And what ended up happening was he said, hey, do you want to go on a tour? I was like, yeah, sure, man. And he goes, well, I can't do it now. Why don't you give me your information, and then I'll email you, and blah, blah, blah. So I handed him my card. It said The Love Doctor, male to female communication expert, etc., etc. And he never contacted me. So he gave me his card. So I ended up emailing him and saying, hey, what's going on? This is Mike, the guy, 3 days ago you said you're going to contact me on Monday. Now it's Tuesday. If you still can, I'd really like to. If not, just let me know. It's okay. I understand. Well, here's what happened. My channel crashed. I mean, that video, the video I uploaded about YouTube on YouTube, it just disappeared. Not disappeared, but the numbers went from normally when I'd wake up in the morning, if I'd upload a video at night, I would get about 200 views, approximately. Maybe a bad day would be under 100, let's say. Okay, and then the very next day, I'd get another 100 plus, etc. And it would just go up at the end of the week about, 400 or 500 views, right? And that was fairly standard. Some YouTube videos would get maybe 600, 1,000 the first day, and some would get, 90. So whenever I got a 90 or less, I'd be like, man, that sucks, man, okay. So this one got 6. And I'm like, oh, okay. So at the end of the day, it got a total of 9. I thought, oh, okay, well, I guess nobody wanted to see the YouTube buildings. Now here's the thing, back then that's when YouTube was rocketing and everybody was talking about it. It was all over. Joe Rogan's on it, he's talking about it, about the new buildings, and YouTube was just launching. So all of a sudden I uploaded another video 2 days later, and it was the same results. It got about 9 views the next day, and I was like, okay, this is weird. And I thought, well, probably just a coincidence, maybe just a bad title, not good SEO, whatever. So then I uploaded another video a couple days later, and it was the same thing. For not 2 years. For about 10 plus years, that's the way it was with my channel. It's like no matter what I posted. So here I'm following Nick Nimjin and all these YouTube experts, like, hey man, here's how you do SEO. You got to put it in this box, but you also got to put it over here. If you put the right keywords, you're going to get more traffic. So I'm like, oh, I didn't even know that was there. Oh, okay, cool. And you got to do keyword titles, and you got to do this, and you got to do that, and make sure you put the keywords in your verbal so the YouTube audio can pick it up when you're speaking. So you got to repeat those words. Like, okay, for this channel, it's narcissist abuse. So they want you to repeat the word narcissist abuse and narcissist 3, 4, 5 times. So now YouTube's going, oh, okay, he's talking about it. It's his keywords, it's in his title, and it's supposedly supposed to uplift your channel. Well, back then it was a dating or relationship coaching channel, and YouTube just crushed it. Well, here's the weird thing. No matter what I did, no matter how many, I even hired experts. Oh no, I'll do your analytics, I'll do your SEO for your YouTube channel. Oh, I'll do that. Nothing worked. And they're like, dude, I don't know what to tell you. And then I had those people that I told you earlier on at the beginning of the video with 10 million subscribers, 5 million, 1.5 contact me saying, hey, you know, something, what's going on with your channel? Like, have you been suffering and struggling? I'm like, all I know is I met this guy at YouTube, and ever since he got me information, my channel just fucking crashed. So one thing people started to find out was all these YouTubers made all these videos attacking YouTube, saying, hey, you guys are fucking deleting our subscribers. People are contacting, saying, hey, how come I'm not subscribed? Like, what happened? Like, it like bounced off. Well, YouTube was doing that because they didn't want to pay these people, okay? So YouTube was playing their own fucking games, okay? So here's what happened. I ended up contacting that guy because I remember I still had his email in the sent. So I had to, I think I Googled, I forget what I Googled, but his email popped, not Google, but searched in my Yahoo, and boom, it popped up. And I'm like, okay, awesome. So I emailed, say, hey man, I just want to let you know, here's what happened to my channel after I met you. I don't know if it was just a coincidence, but if there's anything you can do, can you please turn it back on? I would really appreciate it, because dude, I've been struggling financially for a long time, and nothing I do works, etc., etc. And all of a sudden, boom, my channel got turned back on, and all of a sudden, shazam, I get 50, 60, 100, 200, 300 views a day, 500, 1,000, 2.5 thousand. All of a sudden, my subscriber list is going up and up and up and up and up and up and up, and it's been that way ever since. Coincidence? I think not. Alright, so I'm going to post the comment that was made to me today, and it was, now here's another thing, it was in the held. There's a, this is another thing you guys got to understand. This comment that this person, it was a very mean, rude comment, was put in the held for review category. Now there's an area that I didn't know about until about 4 months ago, till someone complained. I'm like, what are you talking about? And their comments were in held for review because they had cuss words in it. YouTube has this automatic area where it won't let your comment get uploaded if it has cuss words in it or if it has certain things, etc. But now watch this. Here's the really weird thing. There was a person that had cussed and made comments, and it went through, and I didn't think nothing of it. I didn't care. And then about a week later, they made another post, and I see, here's the weird thing. In my admin, it shows right there, and I can make a comment to them. And then I noticed it didn't show, and I'm on my YouTube channel, like, what the hell? And so then I went into held for review, and there their comment was. But here's the thing, it was the same person, and they had used the same exact words. So why does YouTube randomly block in whatever comments? I don't know. Now here's the section where I know it's kind of big, you might not be able to see it, but the lettering small. So it says held for review, and this is where I found this person's comment. Look, sometimes the comments don't show up. Sometimes they don't even show up in my held review, and I don't understand. And I'm going to give you some more evidence to prove to you that I'm not the one doing this. Now, are there some people that I deleted? Yes. I would say in the last 3 weeks, there were some really rude comments that were uncalled for. Like, wait, why did you say that? Like, I didn't do that. And so they were just me. So yeah, I'm going to delete their comments, okay? I'm not going to freaking let people do that on my channel. But then there's some of you that I really like. I really got along. You've never said anything rude. And here we go. Here's what I got today. Unsubbing, fuck you. So this is what she said. She said, and this is the funny thing, she was probably one of my top favorite freaking people. So she says, I can see that my comment about flat earth have been deleted. Well, here's the deal. I never saw any comment on flat earth. I went and looked into held for review, and I found this comment because of the F word, because YouTube will ban words like that. So there's another person, Mary, who posted a lot on my channel, and all of a sudden 3 of her comments were in held for review, and it had in blue link, it said spam, and I'm like, spam? This isn't spam. So I clicked on her channel. She's not selling anything. She didn't even have any videos on her channel. So I'm like, how does YouTube recognize that it's spam? And earlier in the day, they let 3 or 4 of her comments go through. Like, what's the problem? So here's the deal, people. You have to understand YouTube's algorithm is doing this. And I will tell you one thing. It's not very good. So over the last year, I noticed whenever I would post on another narcissist abuse channel, sometimes my comments wouldn't show. And I'm like, okay, that's weird. You know, like, I don't understand. Like it wouldn't show immediately. So I'm realizing that the person who runs the channel, they don't have time to read it. So they don't have time to go to their hidden for review section to read it and see and put it in the trash can or not. So clearly they're not the ones doing it. And then when I started seeing comments like Mary's being held held for review section, and it said spam next to all three of her comments, I go, those aren't spam. Like, oh, I see. So essentially, if you post too much in one day on someone's channel, they'll start throwing some of those in the spam, because apparently that's how some people try to get more followers or maybe make more sales. Now, if you were to go to Mary's channel, she didn't have any videos. It was just a regular channel. She had a couple of like videos saved from other people, but she wasn't selling anything. So it's like Google algorithm clearly needs to be improved. So now here's someone that just posted a couple of days ago, and she was basically saying, hey, Mike, I noticed that whenever I click like on some of your videos, when I go back to it, the like disappears. Now, here's the deal, people. We creators that have YouTube channels, we have no control. We can't delete your like. We can't add a like. We are not, there's no button to push. We can't touch that. We can't change that. So guess who's doing it? YouTube. I don't even think it's a person. I think it's the algorithm is just not set up very well. And that's one of the challenges that YouTube has had. Now, a lot of creators are like, no, they're doing this on purpose so we don't get as much money. Because YouTube has to pay you so much money for so many clicks. So when there's ads, if you click on it, they have to pay you. But they were making it look like there's less clicks. Therefore, you look at the percentage, it goes, wait a minute, why are you only paying me this money? You're ripping me off. So here's another view, a better view. She says, hi, Mike. I don't know what YouTube is doing. I like every video and share a bunch of them. Today I was just letting your videos play one after another, and 4 times I heard a repeat. Like this one I already listened to. The thing is, the like button was highlighted. What was not highlighted anymore? And I know I hit it. I just do at the beginning. So is YouTube doing something weird, etc., etc.? So yes, this is something that YouTube creators have been complaining about. Nick Nimjin made videos about this. He goes, you know, apparently this has been going on. He goes, people have proved it by taking videos of it. And a lot of people have been, even Joe Rogan's, you know, made a channel about it. He goes, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what's going on. And we've never heard anything from YouTube. It's essentially something that's going on. Now, here's what, if you are a YouTube creator and you make videos, you have no control over the like buttons. Now, Patricia understands. It's obvious by your comments. She goes, hey, is YouTube doing something, etc. So here's the deal. This happens with comments. I know, because I think even she had made a comment like, hey, one of my comments disappeared. I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Because she's always nice, polite, respectful. I have never had a problem with Patricia. She's just trying to help me out here. So now, here's what I did, people. This is what you should be doing. Do your own due diligence. So I did a search on YouTube just now, and here's the words I put in. It says, how come YouTube comments are being deleted? And all of a sudden, a whole list of videos come in. Are your comments being shadow banned? Here's another one. Disappearing comments and replies, the reason, okay? Now here's one of the reasons I tried to explain a minute ago, but I don't think I finished. I believe that if I post on other people's channel and they're like a competing similar channel, YouTube is looking at, oh, he's trying to get followers from this person, like they're trying to steal. Thus, they call it spam, and thus it doesn't go up. So this is an automatic YouTube thing, okay? Because that person didn't even have a split second to read my comment, let alone click the 3 buttons and then click the delete button. And I know they didn't. Now, this has happened to me a few times. For some reason, people, I don't know why, but YouTube will not let your comments get displayed, and or they will disappear. Okay, here's another one. Oh, YouTube deleting your comments? There's another video that this guy made about YouTube deleting comments. You didn't do it. The person didn't do it. So what's going on? People, this has been an ongoing battle for years. This is not brand new. By the way, there is a whole list of YouTube videos on this exact subject about this exact same problem. I mean, it goes all the way down. Alright, so I'm going to say something I said in a video recently. Look, guys, before I make my videos, I literally will do deep breathing techniques. I will stretch. I will eat healthy food. I will ground myself. I will get myself in a very good mood. Because I'm trying to create an environment where people can relax and feel safe and comfortable. Okay, and this video obviously wasn't one of those videos because I was just, no, I'm just going to spit this out. You need to hear this. So here's what I ask of you. When you come to my channel, can you please do the same thing? Can you like take a deep breath, maybe 4 or 5, maybe meditate or ground yourself or listen to some good music. And if you're hungry, eat some food first instead of just like snapping at me because something happened. And I'm okay here. Oh yeah, here's the other thing. I haven't been on YouTube for 21 hours and I actually have an image to prove that. Okay, so I just went and took this. It was the last post that I made 22 hours ago. I have not been on here. So to the person who said the F you to me about your freaking flat earth post, I don't know if you're a pro or negative. I don't even know. And you don't even know what I am. So I haven't been on my YouTube channel. I literally have been taking a break because I'm burned out. A lot of times I'll make videos, 3, 4, 5 videos, 2, 3, 4 days in a row. So I'll have like 15 videos and I upload them and then I just go to the comments. Well, what I've done this weekend, I just wanted to get away from my YouTube channel. I just wanted to take a break. I was gone for 22 hours. I just came to do a quick check to see if there was any comments and I got your comment. Well, here's some proof. If you posted within the last 22 hours, it's 4 p.m. California time right now. I haven't been on here, and you can go up to my last YouTube video and the ones before that and go ahead and look at the last time I posted. It's right here. Hey, for the rest of you guys, God bless you. And I want to say something. This YouTube channel has been really, really fun the last 3+ months. There are some people that for whatever reason, they've got to yell at me, accuse me of shit that I'm not doing. Well, here's what I ask for you people. Why don't you go into YouTube and do a search on those same words that I did. I'll give them to you again. They are, how come YouTube comments are being deleted? And why don't you start listening to all those videos that have been getting posted for years? So I hope that gives you guys enough information. God bless all of you. Normally I say click subscribe, etc., but I'm kind of like not really in the mood. So God bless you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And try to bring a good heart when you come to my channel. I really work hard to make these videos, and I put a lot of time and effort into this.